Yeah!
Watch out. Oh, what are you doing? He threw him out of the ball game. You gotta be raping me.
And we're back.
What it do, you two?
We're back. What it do, you two?
You know what time it is.
Come on, Charlie. We can't be doing what it do, you two. That's
What
not
do you
us.
mean?
That's
What
not
do you
us,
mean?
bro. That can't be our intro tag or
It's
nothing.
not bad. Could be
Bro.
better,
Bruh,
but it's not
gay,
bad.
But it's gay.
Nah.
It's like, what it do, you two? Nah, bro.
That's not our
bro.
fucking intro.
Bro,
What
but
it
that's
do,
the
you
energy
two?
you bring. Alright, my bad. I didn't mean to diss real quick. Like off the hop.
You're good, bro. You're good.
But yep. KornWall. Back for episode 2. You didn't think we'd make it, did you?
No.
They didn't think we could do.
I honestly didn't think we'd make
Number
it.
2.
So we're here.
We're fucking here, bro. That quick, back to back.
Never leaving.
Kind of like Drake, bro.
Yo.
We're gonna be Drake one day, both of us. We're gonna fuse together.
Two light skins.
We're gonna fuse together 2 light skins and become Drake.
That's what we do.
It's gonna be pretty sick. But how you been, dog? How you been?
I've been good.
What's
We
been
just
up?
I've been working, doing my usual 5 days of labor.
Yes. For those of you who don't know, Charlie and I we work together, and Charlie just got promoted recently. He has become my honorable storzarida.
Yo.
You know, and he hates when I say that at work. But we do work with a lot of Asian people, but they know it's good, bro.
They know what time it is.
You gotta bow down to the emperor at the end of the day, or he'll slice your toes off.
No, but on the real note, I hate when this fucker says that shit, but I let it slide.
He knows
it slide.
It can get worse. It can get
But
a lot worse always.
Your boy in the rat race, $2 ahead now. Let's go.
Yes, sir.
A little
That's all
$2
it
raise.
is, bro.
Doesn't hurt.
Just a little bit
It's
more
good.
cheese.
Good.
You got a little bit more cheese on
A little bit
now.
more cheese.
Just a little bit. That's dope. I'm definitely proud of the boy.
Yep.
You know, he's gone up to master status.
Trying.
Fucking.
We trying.
Get you a couple in the stable one day.
What's next for you after you're done with your stint here at
My
work?
stint at work, bro. I'm going back to fucking school for another unfun year.
Finishing
full of
up?
bullshit. Nah, I still got like another half year.
Yep. What are you going for again for the viewers?
Bruh, I'm about to switch into history because, bruh, economics.
What are you doing right now and then go into that?
No, economics is like, bro, it's kind of just a bullshit degree. Not even a bullshit degree, but like people go into when they're bullshitting around. I feel like a lot. I was bullshitting around. I enjoy the theory of economics, but at the end of the day, like all the math and stuff, it's just not something I'm interested in. I don't want to be in no cubicle like running numbers for some dude. Like show me the pie chart again. Show it. Let me see that pie chart on how many freaking gay people are buying dildos. Like I don't know. Like
No, I get you, but like I feel at the same time as you can gain some good knowledge for yourself, if I'm not wrong for that, in going into economics. I feel no.
yeah, it definitely was. Like I said, the theories and stuff were dope, and just like the overall ideas. But then they're like, "Yo, do it," and I'm just like, "Nah, son."
Nah. But you enjoyed the theory side of it compared to the rest of it.
Yeah, the theory side, yeah.
Yeah, the theory side. I get you.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just alright though. It'll be whatever. Hopefully it'll be alright. Hopefully I don't have to become a teacher and deal with young. Being a teacher would be dope, and like teaching like
That's
I'd like
one
to
of
teach
your goals,
history.
ain't it?
Yeah, I'd like to teach history. But who knows? They probably won't let me teach history if they find this. Be like,
Nah, bro.
Nah.
Hey,
They find
they'll
this.
respect it.
They
Because
better.
there's gonna be some
They
episodes where
better
we're
put some
you're
respect on
dropping
that. I'm gonna be
knowledge.
dropping knowledge on these kids'
Yup.
heads, just like fucking
Yup.
knowledge.
And you can use this podcast as an example
I think that
for how you drop the knowledge.
little boy, come here.
Realistically.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something about the sacred band. Look up the sacred band. I'm not gonna say it on here. That's a research assignment for the fans, bro. For the not the fans. You guys aren't fans, bro. You guys are bros. I apologize.
They're the bros. They're the bros. And sisses. If there's a sis out there that's listening to this.
Yeah, if you're a cisgendered male, you're listening to this. Shout out you, dog. Shout out
For real,
you.
though. For real.
But no, you guys are the homies at the end of the day. You ain't fans. But what the fuck was I saying even before this? I don't even remember.
We were talking about your career and like what you're focusing on right now.
Yeah.
So you went from you were in economics and now you're trying to switch into history?
Yeah. My only resort is becoming a little teacher and teaching the big little dogs, because I can't be around little kids, bro. They're too much for me to handle. They're
like
just
trying to
fucking
become
annoying.
Wait, what are you saying?
I'm just saying I couldn't be no grade school teacher because little kids are annoying.
No. You're not trying to probably teach that level of history anyways, I would assume.
I mean, it'd be just there'd be different topics and stuff.
Not
but
to
also
diss any grade school history teachers, for sure.
I mean, if you are a type of human that can be around like children that like that aren't yours and are like the age of 12, from anywhere from like 12 to 6, God bless your heart, because I would blow my brains out.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah,
Hey, look. You want to see me do a jump in a jump spin? You just boom, jump like.
Hey, but we were all that kid once upon a time, though.
Yeah, once upon a time, I was trying to stunt for like old ladies. Like, yo, you want to see me do a cartwheel? Fucking mess up, like hurt my knee. Started crying.
That's what it was all about.
Damn it. She'll never love me now. She'll never know I can actually do a cartwheel. That was a mistake.
No,
fuck.
Oh.
But what the fuck? Oh yeah. Being a teacher, fucking yeah. Teaching like high school would be alright. Teaching like.
You would want to do like collegiate or university level history?
Nah, you gotta be like a doctorate, get like a master's or like a doctorate to teach that. So like yeah, I'm not down for like 7-8 years of more school.
Yeah, I got you. Would you have the option to, even if you take what you have right now, like if you stop at the mark that you want to go to, and like, could you go back
eventually,
and go for the 7?
Yeah. You could go back, and do more, and like you could work on it like as your.
But you wouldn't have to like restart, right? You could just start from where you're at.
Well, no, you'd be earning a different degree.
That's fair.
A higher level degree, like it would be a whole different.
But you need what you'd have right now as a
starter, right? You would, a prerequisite would be having like your bachelor's or whatever before you get your master's, and then master's to a doctorate or some shit. I don't know.
I got you.
I don't even know.
I'm very misinformed when it comes to the post-secondary.
Bro, I'm in it, and like, bro, I just sometimes you be feeling lost, cause like I don't know. Especially I just went into it during the pandemic, so it was like. There wasn't too much guidance afforded because everything was just online, and it was just a weird time to enter school. And now I'm just like 3 years in, and so it's like there's a lot of things like, bro, I don't even have a student card.
Hey,
I just don't even have a student card yet.
They never send you one?
I never took a picture. I never took a picture or anything because it started online, went back. I don't know. I just never seen pictures for student card day, and long story short, I never got one.
Can you get like discounts at like McDonald's and shit if you have that though?
No, that's like a student price card. That's through CIBC, which I do have that.
You gotta get them deals on, bro.
I don't eat at McDonald's like that though.
Not even Don's, bro. There's like other places
There,
that have.
yeah, there's a lot of places. I've used it before. I've used it before to get like protein powder actually, but
Doesn't it work for like gym memberships as well?
I don't know. It works for a whole bunch of different places and stuff.
Yeah.
But
You gotta get that going.
I use it here and there. But you know me and my inner J man.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
The inner
You
J
gotta
man doesn't like to
save.
spend a lot of money.
Shout out Mary Brown Mondays, dog. That's all I gotta
Mary
say
Brown,
on that topic.
she knows. Like, and
She
these are for
knows.
you. We say Mondays are for you. Use.
Be careful with Mary
Mon-
Brown Mondays, though, because it'll run
Mondays-
right through you, bro.
Mondays are for yous. But yeah,
Oh.
shout out Mary Brown.
Mary Brown's
Nah,
sponsorship.
I told you, Mary Brown is Maria Brown from now on because the last time I ate that spicy chicken sandwich, my asshole was hot for 2 days.
Bro, that sauce, there's something else with it, dude. I don't know.
That shit, bro, but that shit hit when you eating it.
It does for
Yes,
sure.
it do. Yes, it do.
What's the deal on that for us?
I don't even know. It was like $5 for a sandwich on Mondays.
Last time a chicken sandwich.
A
Let's just think about
sandwich.
the chicken sandwich epidemic
You wanna
has
talk about
gone
chicken-
out of hand.
The sick and sandwich game.
Bro, places be charging too much for just a basic chicken sandwich sometimes, and it's like Popeyes, Mary Brown's, they got it pretty proper.
Popeyes is like what, $6.99?
Yeah, and you're getting a fucking rat on your fucking.
Yeah, bro,
Deep
you get
fried
that
rat.
big ass fried rat, but it's good and it's slapping. That little rat
Yo, we
tail
need-
come up, slap you in the face like,
This
love
pod's
that
first,
chicken from Popeyes.
this pod's first petition needs to be to get fucking hottie Yachty sauce back at Popeyes, bro. We got that hottie sauce from Meg the Stallion back at
Yeah,
Popeyes, bro.
bro.
That's
If
what
you
I'm
never
saying.
had that Bahty Yachty sauce,
A body
the
yachty
sauce, bro. Let me tell you, they harvested this juice from Meg the Stallion herself. Like, they harvested fucking Meg the Stallion's Bahty Yachty juices and put it in this sauce. And God, let me, it was insane. Next level, bro. It had me on my knees
level.
begging for more.
Bacon.
Begging Megan. Please bring back the Bahty Yachty sauce.
No, on a real note though, our sauce is goated. If any of you have experienced the hottie yachty sauce, you know what the fuck we're talking about.
The
That's
Hottie
honest.
Yachty.
We need that
The Bahty
sponsorship.
Madati. I need the Hottie Yachty. Megan,
We
bring
need
me
the
your
Mary
Bahty Yachty
Brown's
sauce.
and hottie yachty sauce combination, bro. That would be legendary. Mary
Hey.
Brown's, get a big Mary.
Substitute
with
a
some-
fried rat for a real piece of chicken. Bahty Yachty sauce. And it's paradise. World peace.
Exactly. For
World
real.
peace. Send that to fucking Ukraine. Send it to Russia. They'll be like, wait, brother. Check this out. Check this out, Vlad. I have the Hottie Yachty Bahty Begati and the Mary Brown chicken sandwich. Put them together, brother. Like us, we come together.
Would that
There it
create
is.
peace in the Middle East, do you think?
Peace in the Middle East, peace between Russia and Ukraine. Hamas is fucking like sends one of those over the border to fucking. They start firing fucking those sandwiches at Israel instead of bombs. They start firing those, and the Israelis put down their weapons and they come together, bro.
What are you on about right now, dog? This is some fucking Alex Jones tier level
Dude,
shit
crafting.
right now. InfoWars, this is what this pod has turned into.
Yeah. I'm always leading a war on the info.
That's fair.
Leading the charge. Next gen takes for next gen fucking people.
I
That's
get
what I
you.
am.
I get you.
Generation Z.
Generation Z.
They weren't ready for that one.
Back to the history teacher topic real quick, because we drifted
Okay.
off quite far from that.
Okay. Well, that was a history lesson in itself. That I was predicting the future. That will be history. Israel and Hamas will set down their guns over Mary Brown chicken
And how Bahty sauce.
in the Bahty. Meg, this is your chance to become.
Squirt
You
it out, Meg.
you want to become bigger than Beyonce? You stop fucking global wars with your Bahty sauce.
For real.
Feed it to starving children. They're crawling for the Bahty sauce, just licking the container a little bit.
That's not a bad idea.
All right, now what did you want to say?
What's your favorite like history topic? What would you say if you when you get done your if you end up switching to history, do your degree, blah blah blah, get into history teaching, what's gonna be your favorite fucking top I don't know section to go down history wise?
It would depend what I would be teaching at that point, because there's gonna be obviously the government decides what certain things you have to be teaching.
The curriculum and stuff.
Yeah, they set the curriculum and shit, but I would like to do just your European history between anywhere from 1800 AD to 1600s, like that. Even some of the New World stuff, 1700s, 1800s, when they were coming over here, is dope. But I really Vikings, sick as fuck. That's 800s to 1000, 1200 around there. They kind of start dying out. The dates aren't accurate, but Vikings sick as fuck. And then you kind of got feudalism and the rise of kings and shit. And then you get the fucking not the fucking new Roman Empire, whatever the fuck, not Constantine, why am I fucking, wow, the Holy Roman Empire, and I can't, oh my god, I'm blanking on the man's name, whatever, it's not a history lesson, but that type of stuff. And then I also really like ancient Egypt. Teaching ancient Egypt would be sick as fuck, just because.
That would be sick. There's so much on that topic in general.
There's so
and
much.
so much unknown still.
Nah, straight up. The ancient Egypt, if I would say, if I could go anywhere, a fly on the wall, it would be back in ancient Egypt, just so I could, see how they built the fucking pyramids, dog.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Because there's no way.
And they say, imagine being in Egypt back before it was, a desert, because they say that Egypt wasn't always a desert. It used to have flourishing, wildlife and fucking...
Yeah, at the time of, what we consider ancient Egypt and their civilization, it was a lot more fertile land. The land was a lot more fertile. The Nile was a lot bigger, and just less polluted overall and stuff like that. They had a lot more. And it wasn't all
sand. There's a lot of
yeah, there'd be dirt. There'd be dirt and greenery because of the Nile. The Nile was a lot bigger.
Mm-hmm.
So it was a totally different landscape. Even.
And the sands just shift, don't they? And that's what just takes it under, kind of?
Well, just global changes in climate, kind of just shifts in climate, kind of took that out. Because you got to think that's 2000, we're looking that's 4,000 years ago. So, the ancient Egypt spans all the way from I want to say 2000 BC down to maybe not that far, but that was a really long period in ancient Egypt, longer than most, and it wasn't always unified and shit. There was long periods of interwars, and they would break into smaller kingdoms, and then somebody would come along and reunite the region.
I got you.
Mm-hmm. So it was kind of somebody would just, the biggest dick nigga would come through and just you're all following me now. Some people would die over it. He's nah, I'm the Pharaoh. God speaks through me. And he wants me to give you your wife. He wants you to give me your wife.
Yeah, no. Pharaohs were not the greatest people from what I've heard.
Nah, they were definitely I mean, bro, think about it. That time, I think they definitely had understood things we don't know on maybe a spiritual level and other things about the world, but they also this man thinks, or has been told his entire life that he is like an incarnate of God. So why the fuck wouldn't he do whatever he wanted?
I got you.
I would do whatever I want. Like, are you
For
telling
real.
like, what do you mean? Like a girl doesn't want to come be your wife? Bring her anyways. Lock her up in the fucking by chains until she changes her mind. She'll change her mind real quick. Like, I don't know. Like, that shit would be. I don't know. You would like succumb to that power. Like you would become corrupted. Like, obviously it's fucked up to do something like that, but like, when you're that dude, you're that dude.
For real.
You got dudes dying. Dudes will die for you. If you tell 3 dudes to grab another dude and stab him in the fucking heart, they'll just do it. And eat
That's
it,
fact.
they'll do it.
Yeah, no. They were controlling people for sure.
Like, come on. Like, that.
Speaking about, you brought up feudal Japan too. Feudal Japan is a legendary fucking era.
Oh no, I wasn't even
feudalism.
talking about feudal Japan. Yeah, I was talking about feudalism in like you're like.
Well, I
kings,
thought about
queen,
feudal
like,
Japan when you said that.
No, I
Feudal
was saying
Japan.
like medieval Europe and type shit, and then you come into like the kind of Enlightenment and the Renaissance, and then you have the Reformation with Martin Luther and the Church. Like, all that shit is dope, but that's also a big span. That's like 600, 800 years. So like that's not just one top necessarily.
No, there's a
topic.
lot of like subtopics in there for sure.
Mhm.
I get you.
There's so much shit we don't even know too. It's such a like shame.
Yeah, it's only the things that we can find to this day.
Cause like, okay, this is about to be a tangent. My bad. I feel like I'm dominating the speaking, but I
No, you're
remember
good.
I was talking like, I was saying this would be a crazy conspiracy. This is just like a brainstorm idea. Like, what if? Like, it's probably not true, right? I don't believe like that. It's like, yeah, this is how it was done. But say like Terrence Howard is onto something with the vibration shit. That's never a good place to start a conversation. But say he is onto something where like, because I would say like, frequencies and vibrations have influence on things. Like, it's provable. There's like not resonance forks or some shit, frequency forks, whatever the fuck they're called. That shit, like, so say we had some kind of access to different knowledge back in the past in ancient Egypt. If you were able to create vibrations to reduce the friction, who's to say you wouldn't be able to push some of those stones to the top? Because what if we don't have other valid explanations? That's just a theory, but I'm saying like that we should investigate that shit, because that tell you like I feel like we could do that.
Yeah, but it's like there probably has been people that have skimmed over the topic and they just realize how deep of like an investigation that's like a lifetime investigation for someone to figure that shit out, dude.
No,
If not
for
even
sure.
more, and it's like
For
I
sure,
don't
but
know.
I'm just saying that's a
People should, for sure.
possibility,
People
because
should. That's a good idea.
how else the fuck?
There's
Like,
no other explanation. That's
you know
a
what I'm
good
saying?
fucking theory. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I there's
Yeah.
something else about that I want to say, but I can't even think about it right now, so I don't even want to.
You ever hear about how they talk about how long of ramps they would have had
bro.
to use to like actually safely push those things up, and like
They would have had to have been
well, I
like a
mean,
mile
not even
and a half
safely.
long.
It's like
Physically
off-sign-
possible.
physically, yeah,
It would have had to
which
been,
is insane.
Yeah, it's crazy. So like there would have been like evidence of that remaining.
Yeah.
So I'm saying you fucking somehow reduce the friction to where you're able to better push that shit up, and who's to say you couldn't have had a way to do that? And not necessarily saying you could levitate or anything, but
Imagine like if that was real, that people did carry those. Like, I mean, that's what they apparently it is. But like, if people carried those, imagine being one of those people that was actually lifting up those like you're like
Bro.
100 or hundreds
Bro.
of people.
If
I
you
would
were
be
one of the-
shitting my jocks,
if you were one of
bro.
the fucking the true black Israelites, and you were fucking and you were fucking hauling fucking pound stones, I left my fucking Steam notifications on again.
Turn them
and
on right now.
you were hauling fucking stones up a
Forget
thing.
about it. Actually, leave it. It adds flavor to the pod.
Yeah,
Let's
bro. You
go.
guys gotta see who's fucking playing what.
Shout out fucking whoever it was last
Your
time, dog.
boyfriend's favorite DJ is playing fucking Dota 2 right now. Okay, get back to the thing. Oh,
Ah.
alright. I'm
No,
sorry.
being one of those guys. Being one of those guys
Okay.
carrying those blocks. So you got to get back to what you were gonna say there.
Oh, I was just saying that would be fucking hell.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. That's what I was asking about.
Like, bro,
that'd be
you would have
awful.
to, like, tase me in the ass, in the nuts to get me to keep going, bro. Like, it would just get to
Bro,
a
but,
point
like-
where I would just fall and let the stone fucking run
But
me
it,
over.
like with that many people that are doing it, like you're not really lifting that much. Like, if you think about it.
Bro, these stones, we're not fucking pack mules. These stones are tons heavy, bro. You
Yes.
need like 20 niggas fucking, like, doing it, bro. And these are slaves, too, so they're not being well fed. Like, these aren't strong
Well, no,
men.
there was like hundreds of people that were able to like get under these things, so they're huge. They're
Bro,
that
you ain't
big.
getting
They're
under
megalith.
this. You ain't getting under this. Can you imagine one dude trips at... everybody just dies. One dude trips, you all turn into freaking juice, bro. It's
They
over.
weren't just sliding it, and all the pictures and scriptures of it, it shows them like
Bro.
like all lifting it up like a bunch of ants lifting up food kind of thing. You know what I mean?
I ain't getting under that. I'm being on the edge. That's all I know. Can you go?
That's what I'm
Can you
saying.
imagine you're
That's
fighting?
where- no,
all
nobody
those
was
dudes-
under it. Everybody was on the edge. Everybody was on the edge.
You can only get so many hands on that boy, bro. Nobody. There's no way there was nothing under it. There's no way y'all. You had just like 40 dudes on the edge of this thing just hauling it. No shot. No shot.
I don't know, bro.
Can you imagine
I don't
being
fucking
down
know,
there?
but
You're the
just-
dudes. You're the dudes on the edge, on the bottom, going up the side. It's coming down. You guys are dying. It's murder season.
If that shit is real, how many people do you think died back then? Because the population wasn't it? Wait, isn't there like, wait, is there like a history of or an estimated history of the world's population throughout time?
Yeah, they have like an estimate, but I don't know.
Are
it
we
off
at the
top of my
max
head.
that it's ever been right now?
We're at the most people alive at once that it's ever been, but there's I think more people dead than there is. There's more people who have ever lived than there are alive still. I think.
That's fair.
But
That's fair. I'm fucking fried asking these type of questions
But-
right now.
yeah, bro, fuck that. I would not be helping build no pyramids.
No.
I'd be the one in charge.
Alright,
I'd be the one in
alright.
charge, bro.
You
I'd
don't
be
get to pick and
chilling,
choose
bro.
where you are, bro.
Bro, this is king blood. I'm a fair tanned man. They'd be like, oh, he's radiant like God. I'm in. I'm like, yes, and fuck yes, dog. I'm Pharaoh. I'm just chilling, bro, bringing the boys over for some
You
homemade.
got the gold helmet on, bro.
Oh,
You can
bro,
imagine
I'd be
it.
chilling, bro. Just posted up, bro. Some babe is feeding me grapes just over my shoulder, bro. One's rubbing my balls.
And then a scorpion comes and stings
Oh,
you
and I die. No. Early death to Scorpion.
The Emperor is fallen.
And I go straight to hell. Fuck. Because God
Yeah.
exists still. He's like, what the fuck were you doing down there? What did you think you were doing? Saying you were God and everything. Can you imagine that? You're just like, what the fuck was that, bro? That wasn't cool.
You decide to become a pharaoh. What's going on?
Wait, so you thought you could just go down there and tell them all you were my son? You're gonna go spend a couple thousand years in fire. Go sit and think about what you did. Time out. Yeah,
That'd
that
be
would
awful.
suck. That would suck.
That'd be awful.
But I was saying all this to say, fucking, I feel like knowledge definitely gets lost. And it can be lost very easily because all it takes is, like, yes, some slips through, but you're fighting so many barriers to information retrieval. You're fighting like time, you're fighting wear and tear, you're fighting intentional destruction, accidental destruction, all kinds of shit like that, right? So like all it takes is for a concerted effort to say their magic did at one point exist, or some knowledge like vibrational technology knowledge, right? Say that did at one point exist. It's so easy for a new conquering power to come through and fucking wipe that out, like being like
the natural.
you're not even wiping it out in like a warfare way, just like a like they're heretics, this is like they're witches, they are something unholy, like get rid of that and purge it from all history so nobody else comes into contact with this type of evil force, evil magic type shit. It's pretty easy.
What do you mean it's pretty easy?
It's pretty easy to get like hide it.
Oh yeah.
Pretty easy to just like get rid of that.
It's not even about hiding it. It's about like it could have just because natural disasters are the reasons why like civilizations get wiped out a lot of the times too.
Yeah, well, what do you mean natural disaster? Like
whether it be an asteroid hitting the Earth and getting rid of all the fucking dinosaurs, or whether it be fucking.
That's not really that's not a human civilization, but yeah, okay.
Yeah,
I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. Yeah, it's that easy for something like that to come through and wipe out a bunch of info.
And like the whole thing with the like Egypt being completely different now, and like the sand is rose up and
it could be covered
in Egypt. It can just be covered up completely and things like that, and like to a point where we can't reach it or whatever it may be. But like that part of it can also be the thing.
That's a good point. Yeah, that's a good point. Charles is fried, y'all. Buddy, Charles Manson better send a hit on somebody, bro. Oh, I'm lit, but you're lit enough to like start theory crafting.
Yeah.
About to get into some helter skelter, eh?
Maybe.
About to send a hit. Yeah, bro, that's what we should have named the podcast. Helter Skelter.
That probably wouldn't have we're
the Helter Skelter boys. That's why
the Helter Skelter pod, you know.
The Helter Skelter pod. We talk
about quirky things from time to time.
Very quirky. No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that right now.
Well.
Alright.
Feudal Japan. What are your thoughts on it?
The Feudal Japan.
I think Feudal Japan is one of the craziest and cool and interesting eras.
Yeah, bro. When they could come out the fucking bushes with a samurai sword and hit you with the banzai.
Bro, like, imagine being in the era where, like, melee combat was the way to fucking fight people and, like, have wars.
It would be terrifying,
I mean, there's bow and arrows, but...
Yeah, bro. Imagine you show up and you go out to a goddamn nigga, like, shooting you with a fucking bow. I would be pissed. Can you imagine the first time a nigga pulls out with a bow? You've never seen a bow in your life, bro, and your chieftain comes to you like, we're about to fuck these niggas up. We're about to go over there like it's football. We're about to go over there. We're about to get these boys. They ain't got no shot. You just run over there, and you stab them. Like, it wasn't always like that. Like, some dudes were organized and they had formation, but whatever, right? You're getting hyped up. You get out there, and you just get, think, what the fuck is that?
Yeah, bro, and like to be in comparison on some fucking, cause I'm lit shit. To that point, like for them, a bow and arrow is like someone seeing like an RPG for the first time.
Bro, straight up. Imagine the first time you see a catapult, a nigga launches a fucking boulder at you.
Yeah. That shit is fucking crazy.
Even cannons, bro. Cannons are basically like that thing, the cannonball, that doesn't explode. It's just a big ass piece of metal that gets shot by like gunpowder and it just does work. It just goes in and boom, get out the way. Get out the way, bitch.
No, but to get back to Feudal Japan, that shit is fucking sick. Hand-to-hand combat, like having to like be sick with the fucking katana, or whether it be fucking one of those like huge katanas that they I don't think those are called katanas, but you know those like super long fucking skinny blades that they used to use.
Yeah, bro, that shit would have been sick.
Yeah.
You pull up the biggest blade. My pole bigger than yours.
Everyone's talking shit about you because they say the biggest guy or the biggest blade is
Yeah,
usually
but
the
can you
shittiest
imagine
guy.
how embarrassing it would be when you try and walk in a door, bro, and your big ass goofy looking sword gets stuck, and you're like, oh,
That would be
shit,
tough.
my bad, guys, my bad.
But they
Continue.
probably designed everything and thought of the samurai that roamed the land.
You're giving them too much credit now.
Hey, you never know.
Nah, and they're walking around on their little fucking wooden shoes. Like it's Naruto.
That would be pretty sick. With the two little things on the bottom of the
Yeah,
shoes,
bro,
bro.
yeah.
That shit was
Bro,
sick.
can you imagine fucking one of those little planks break though, and then you're like, you're, you're walking on a slant. You just
Bro,
gotta
just
take
break.
them both off at that point.
Yeah,
You're
take
just-
them both off.
You're walking on two wood planks.
Yeah.
That would hurt so bad.
Nah, you just take them all off at that point and rock flat foot.
I don't know how, like, bro, I couldn't imagine being any type, like, I couldn't imagine footwear back in the day. Like, I wear shoes, like flip-flops around the house as it is, because, like, I just don't like my feet coming in contact with the floor. And, like, its dirtiness, I couldn't imagine just walking everywhere with no shoes. Not even, like, I get it, we're on concrete now and, like, glass and all that type of shit, but even back in the day, like, I ain't running through nothing in just my feet.
Yeah, think about the fucking guys in World War One that had their fucking armor that they got to bring with them or their clothing wear, and it was just fucking shitty ass shoes that ended up giving them trench foot in World War One, bro. That shit
Brother.
sucked.
World War One, bro, they hold them
Imagine
boys.
having to sleep next to someone, you both got trench foot and it just reeks, it smells, you're both in severe pain, like
Bro, you just gotta shit on his foot at that point and speed him up. You gotta get rid of him.
give
You
him
gotta
more trench.
You gotta give him more trench in his foot, bro. You gotta get rid of that boy.
That's stench foot.
Stench, yeah, I was about to say more stench in his foot, dog.
Oh.
He need to expire faster.
No, trench foot is horrifying, dude.
Bro, just being in any type of, bro, being in a trench would be horrifying. The second it started raining, I would be pissed, bro. It's all muddy, you can't even move. Can you imagine they brought you over there, bro, you die because your foot got stuck in a mud and some fucking Nazi pulls up on you and it's like, stank! I would be choked, bro. I'd be choked.
What the fuck?
If he stined on my ass, bro, and then popped me, I'd be choked.
Bro,
That's like an emote.
Imagine you go to take your fucking shoe off for the first time in World War One, and just you go to remove your foot, and all the skin around your foot just comes off with the shoe.
Oh my god, bro.
Bro.
It's just a meaty raw. It's a meaty raw. I'd be choked, dog. There's no shot, bro. I'm leaving.
Bro.
I'm leaving. I'm leaving. I'm pulling out my pistol and I'm like, get the fuck back, I'm out. I'm out, dog.
That's where you call it quits.
They're like, hey boy, get back here. You signed up for 3 months, and you gotta get boy. Don't.
We got a new boot for you, and you just gotta stick your meaty raw foot.
We got a new
into
boot. Don't let the rats get at it now. Don't make sure. You best make sure. I done seen a boy got to let the rats get to one of his trench feet. Did not end well for him. They took one of his toes. The big one. Yeah, bro. It'd be a nightmare.
That'd be awful.
It'd be an absolute nightmare.
Anywho.
I would like, but they hold them boys to get into World War One. They were like, they just tricked them. They were like, yeah, you guys are gonna go over there. Well, like at least the Germans, a lot of them got tricked. It was like they got told, they're like, yeah, you're gonna go over there. It's gonna be easy. It's gonna be light. Your whole country's gonna respect you. This is gonna be sick. You guys are gonna be like the man after this. You're gonna get so much pussy, bro. Bitches are gonna love you. And then they fucking just ended up in a fucking mud fucking tunnel.
Yeah.
Stinking,
rotting. Just
rotting,
horrible.
Fucking freezing.
Smoking 50 darts in one day,
Freezing,
probably.
and then they're like, hey, so we need you to stay up for the next 48 hours, so here's this tablet of meth. Just take that. You'll feel real good. You don't need to eat. You won't need to eat, bro. Just do meth.
And they're rolling like their own cigarettes back then too, and there's just
no, they were getting cigarettes. They were getting cigarettes
they?
in their little
They're already rolled?
rations. They get like 2 ciggies, bro.
Bro, I'd be cramming those. I'd be taking those down right away.
Bro, I would be. You'd be chain smoking.
Those 2 cigarettes last 10 minutes and they're done for till the next.
I'm hitting 2 at once, bro. The stress you're under, I'm just back to back to back to back, bro. It's over, bro. I'm socking niggas in the face for theirs.
Bro, for real. Oh god, dude. I just can't imagine like how fucked like. Because, like, there's no time for you to just check on your foot to make sure you're not getting trench foot or anything.
Yeah.
That's my nightmare, is just trench foot in World War I, honestly.
They're like, you get trench foot, and they're like, yeah, we're actually going to march 2 miles to the east. Like,
yeah, I hope you're ready.
What? Bro, what? You guys are doing... No, we're not. I'm
like,
not.
You go up to your sergeant, you're just like, sir, I just got trench foot. I just realized. And he's like, oh, yeah, we're going to do that all right now. As soon as you go up to him, like, I'd be pissed.
Bro, even, like, bro, imagine mustard gas the first time encountering mustard gas.
Oh, God.
Like, come on, bro. You're just like, oh, what is that?
Yeah, you start fucking choking and dying because it's poison.
Bro, and, like, they say if you didn't have a gas mask, like... your only option was like to piss in like a cloth and like put it over your face, and like that was your only option to hopefully get out of there.
Not bad.
But you couldn't even see. It would be fucked too if that shit gets in your eyes. You're fucked too. Like, so you had to just like
and sniffing your own piss.
Yeah, it'd be messed.
No, hey, at least them boys weren't eating that much, so their piss wasn't probably smelling too bad.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
If you had asparagus and then you just fucking had to do that, that'd be awful.
It'd be... Well, whatever, they're eating like Spam and like fucking... They're eating like the most fucking crazy shit. I mean, it's probably still somehow healthier than our processed bullshit, but they're actually eating just like the most fucked food. Just like the first box food.
Remember the YouTube channel you showed me where they like ate people's like
Steve 1992 or whatever, bro. The boy who just eats old rations and shit, and he's like, here's a World War II ration. I'm about to open this up. And he opens it up and he's like, still looks decent. Let me try this out.
But let me try it.
Unless it's like a meat product or something, he'll be like, oh, let me crack open this egg and ham. He's like, oh, that smells rancid.
Every time I watch that, I just want to throw up. No, he's gross for doing that.
Yeah, I'm gonna try this peanut butter and this cracker from fucking 1945. Somehow still holds up. There's a little bit of granularness from the old fucking wheat, but it's still decent. Like, bro, ain't no way, bro. Ain't no way I'm eating some shit gross. Like that. But it is dope to look at, like, the old rations and shit and see what they were getting handed out and stuff. And, like, just, like, dang, they would just be doing just the most brutal shit on earth. And this is all they were getting, like, a little can of ham and eggs.
Foul.
Just foul.
But it kept you going.
And Spam. Yeah. I mean, there's definitely, like, I don't know, would you rather have been in, like, a war, like, a World War I, World War II, or, like, some fucking, like, hand-to-hand, brutal, like, medieval combat?
Probably medieval, because you just get decapitated and it's over.
Nah, bro, you'd get, like, stabbed and then left out on the battlefield in your armor in the hot sun for hours.
Yeah, but what
you'd just be off your horse, just like, stuck in metal armor, just fucked up for hours, roasting in the sun, like, help me, and a horse comes by and steps on you, bro, breaks your leg. Like, now you're just stabbed in, broken leg, bleeding out.
That's when you just stab yourself and it's over.
You can't, bro. You don't even have the energy to rage because you're in this fucking like 50-pound armor, bleeding out.
No, bro. Honestly, I'd rather be Feudal Japan. Feudal Japan War is where I'd want to be.
Bro, Rome would be pretty sick to be like
And the formations that they had and shit.
not even a soldier, just be like a general or something. It
Yeah,
would be
bro.
terrible.
They were incorporating brains into their operations, bro. Most people before then weren't.
Nah,
fucking-
they were all doing brains. The Romans were just the best at what they were doing. They had a good
Yeah.
strategy for
They were
what
like
they
Bill
were doing.
Belichick. in
They
New
were,
England.
they did come through and they're like, we own this shit for the next fucking 400. This is ours, bro. This
Romans
is ours,
were
bro.
the Belichick of the fucking world,
They
bro.
came through, they're like, Greeks, we see what you did there, but we're actually about to just 10x that. They came through with the Ponzi scheme, like, yo, you give us your knowledge and we're coming through 10x in your return. And then just stuck them with the bill. Got out, built an empire.
That's kind of legit.
Kind of legit,
Shout
bro.
out Bill Belichick. Shout out the Romans.
No, Bill Belichick, GOAT coach, but like F the Patriots, Miami Dolphins for life.
Yeah,
Only
but shout out
undefeated
Bill.
team
Still,
NFL history.
Bill, one of the greatest
Still
coaches of all
undefeated.
time.
Yeah, he's a weasel, rat cheater.
Yeah, well,
Bill's a
he's great.
cheater.
He's great.
Stinky cheater. Bill Belichick will never talk to me, so he's a stinky cheater. I'll never talk to him anyways because I'm a
Well,
Miami Dolphiner for life.
Yeah,
Dolphineer.
and we're excited for Tua Tagovailoa's
I'm trying
second
to-
season coming out,
No, we're not.
right?
Not,
we
not
are.
the tin can, man.
Yes, bro.
Tin can
You
Tagovailoa.
gotta speak about your hate towards Tua on this
Bro.
podcast, man. It's unreal.
It's not hate.
He-
It's just I don't.
He's fucking. He could bring you to the promised land one of these seasons. You
He
never
ain't that
know.
guy,
You have
pal.
a great.
He's
You have
not
a
that
great
guy.
team around you. One of the best teams in the league.
He's not that guy, pal.
Your defense just took a hit this offseason. That's the issue with the Dolphins right now, I think.
Let me tell you, Tua, he's not that guy, pal. You ain't got the size. All right.
It's not about the size.
It's about the size of the hammer in this
Look at-
game, okay?
Look at Kyler Murray.
You're either the hammer or you're the nail, alright? Tua's more of a nail.
No.
Kyler Murray is a fucking got a crazy arm and has legs that can actually carry him. Tua is a pocket passer that's undersized with a not as strong arm. If fucking Josh Allen was throwing to Tyreek Hill, Josh Allen would be unstoppable.
That's why Tua dropped some weight this season so he could get a little bit more mobile. That's
Bro,
what he's
he
saying.
needs to get his arm strength up. He needs to like bulk up. He needs to grow 5 inches.
Bro, the Dolphins are looking good this season. That's all I'm saying.
The Dolphins have no hope of winning a Super Bowl. They're not better than Baltimore. They're not better than Kansas City. They're not better than Buffalo.
Bro, they have a promising squad right now.
Tua's not in a top. He's not a top 5 quarterback in the NFL.
That's okay.
You need a top 5 quarterback.
Look at Joe
You
Flacco.
need a top
and the
5. You need
Look at Joe Flacco and the Baltimore Ravens this season. Jesus Christ.
Tua might not be a top 5 quarterback in his conference.
He could be a Joe Flacco.
Joe Flacco, the year he won, was probably played like a top 5 quarterback in his conference.
Doesn't matter. They don't always be like that.
It don't always be like that. There's exceptions to the rule, but I don't know, man. I just don't see the Dolphins winning a Super Bowl.
You gotta have
as
some hope, bro.
currently. He's a little man. He's a fucking toucan, tin
You guys
can.
have optimism in your life right now for that team. That's what I'm saying.
I hope, bro. I'm always riding for the dogs, but
I hope for my Lions, my Detroit Lions, and look what they're
you
doing
can
right now.
hope for the Lions because it doesn't matter. Patty Mahomes boy, he's coming
Yeah,
through and getting another fucking Super Bowl ring, going back to back to back, and nobody will be able to say
Admit
no.
that you're a Dolphins fan that bandwagons for fucking Patty
I
Mahomes
do.
on this
I
podcast
do.
right now.
I don't
All the
bandwagon
fans at
shit.
home right now,
I've been
all the
rocking with
fans
Patty.
at home know
Shh.
that you are a Patty Mahomes, Kermit the Frog, Willie Wang sucker.
Bro, I've been rocking with Patty. I've been rocking with him. Even when Tyreek left, I was still rocking with him. I knew they were going to win the Super Bowl last year, and I knew they were going to win it this year. That just happened. And y'all just doubted. You guys are some fucking Patty haters. That's all it is.
You're a Dolphins hater. That's all
I'm
I'm
not.
saying.
It's my own team. I'm allowed to fucking hate on them when they fuck up and they fuck around.
You just gotta root all the way.
And I'm a root for my secondary team with my fucking secondary favorite player on it, Patty, the fucking my homeboy. And that's just what it is. They're going back to the Super Bowl again. He's
when
a
is
goat.
this fantasy
The
getting started?
goat!
When's this fantasy getting started? This draft? I forget the date.
I don't even know.
20th?
We're not talking. We don't need to. That's not the. It's not PodCon. I don't know when it
Why
is.
not? We were talking about the
Fantasy will be dope. It'll be a dope. But we can talk about.
Yeah,
I'll
when
talk
we get in
about
the
who I
draft.
think is gonna have the best season in fantasy.
Who cares what the fuck we talk about?
Yeah, but I'm not gonna set dates and make plans on the podcast.
That's nothing to do. It doesn't matter.
Alright.
We change it. I'm asking you as a friend right now. When's the fucking draft?
I don't. No, it's
August
like the
20th,
25th.
isn't it?
It's like the 25th or something.
That's fair. You want to get into UFC?
Yeah, I'm fucking fuck that card. I got robbed again. Once again, I get robbed. This time, Bilal.
Our predictions weren't so right this time around.
Bilal Stinky Butt Muhammad, bro. He fucked around and beat Leon. Ruined the parlay. Lost $10. I'll survive, but overall, it was an alright card.
Yup. Fucking Paddy the Bahty fucking took down Bobby Green with a nice fucking triangle submission from the guillotine. Or a failed guillotine. He had it pretty tight for a little bit, and then he transitioned. That was a good fucking finish. I was rooting for Bobby on the last pod, but he fucking took the fucking show, and I'm a fucking Paddy fan. I'll admit it to the boys at home.
You're done. Tell them what you told me. You're back on the train. You were off the train. Now you're back on it.
That's what I said. I didn't like Paddy going into this fight. I wasn't as much of a fan. He lost me in his last two fights. He fought one of my favorite fighters, and Tony Ferguson, and that man is not exactly on the greatest trajectory right now, and Paddy kind of just couldn't even get him out of there, so he came in, fucking kind of starched Bobby in round one, and he got me back. Got me back on that hype train, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, he definitely was entertaining. He came in, choked Bobby out.
He had the
fucking
crowd
wrangled him.
He
wrangled the little fucking scatcher.
He had the Scousers in the crowd going crazy.
Going nuts, bro. That crowd was going nuts, even though it's so early in the morning. They were going crazy.
Yeah, they're 6 in the morning. That shit was wild.
Oh, Patty the Bat. They were going crazy. That was a good Tom Aspinall clocking fucking. The fact that he knocked Curtis down, like Curtis seemed a tiny bit off balance, but that was a full on knockdown with a strong jab, like jab straightish. That was impressive.
Yep, dropped him clean, and then I mean you could say it's an early stoppage, but from the position that Tom Aspinall had,
you
Curtis
ain't getting him off
Yeah, he wasn't getting him off, and he was pretty much gonna get knocked
brain
out
damage.
really cold. Yeah, brain damage.
CTE.
If that shit wasn't. Yeah, he's flattened out on his stomach. Great fucking showcase from fucking. I saw in the post press conference for Tom Aspinall that he called for a 4-man tournament. Fucking John, Stipe, Tom, and Alex. Like, that's what Tom was calling for.
Bro, they should do a Royal Rumble Hell in a Cell, bro. They just come out, fucking
that would be
there, bro. Alex Pereira punches fucking Stipe out cold and picks his body up and throws it at John Jones.
No, bro, that would be fucking sick. Dana needs to do some shit like that and do like some WWE crossover.
Hell in a Cell? Hell in a Cell, fucking UFC. I mean, UFC is basically already Hell in a Cell.
Yeah, for sure. But like having a 4-man free for all would be insane. But you could never.
Letting niggas do drop elbows off the fucking side of the ring, like climb up and.
But Tom was proposing the 4-man tournament, like so have Stipe and John face off for the main event in November, and then they were gonna have Tom versus Alex. See, that's what he wanted, and then whoever wins out of that faces the same night. 2 fights one night.
No, you can't do that with the heavyweight boys, bro. You
No,
can't
you
get
definitely can't. You
clocked
definitely
in your
can't. But he
shit
called
by
for it.
fucking Alex Pereira and then go fight John Jones. I'm sorry.
I mean, if he wants to, what if he clocks fucking Alex in this shit and Alex goes down, he doesn't get touched?
But that's what I'm saying. What if he gets Alex but gets clocked before that? And it's like choked out Alex and then he's getting.
Good thing John Jones is a grappler.
Nah, bro. There's not the same. The UFC is done with fights in the same night. Those will never happen.
For sure. But it's a fun idea to talk
It's a fun
about.
idea.
And he brought it up. Why not? It's fucking cool. But I don't know. He called out fucking John regardless at the end of that fight, and that's the fight to make for sure. After Stipe versus John, we need to see John versus fucking Tom. That's
yeah, for sure. Could you imagine fighting multiple niggas in one night though? Like, come on, bro.
They used to do it all the time back in the day.
Bro, and that's why old people are fucking goofy and borderline retarded because they motherfucking have CTE 90% of them and they don't know what it is. Like they didn't know what it was back in the day.
Not all of them. There's I just saw a video of Gary Goodrich the other day, and he's the guy that was at like UFC 1 in the black fucking gi suit.
Bro.
And he got the guy in the crucifix position and elbowed him like 16 times. And
Yeah,
the guy
he gave out CTE. That's
what?
If you're elbowing it, then he's giving out CTE.
Yeah, but that's another fighter that didn't get much CTE back in fucking his time.
No,
it's just all relative, and like he was fighting tournament style, so I don't know. There's a reason they definitely don't do it because you want the top performance of every athlete, and you're not going to get the top performance, say, of Tom Aspinall in the second fight versus John if he were to beat fucking Alex Pereira, you know what I mean?
Listen, man, all I'm saying, man, if you talking like this, like Nick Diaz, man, you got CTE, man. You know what I mean?
I know what you're saying, dog.
No, I'm just playing, but I don't know. It'll be interesting to see. I don't know. I just couldn't get punched in my head repeatedly for a living.
No.
Nah.
No, definitely not.
Nah. Even though I played football, like, I did get slammed in my head for fun.
Yeah, they say you get more CTE from football than you do from, like, combat sports.
I get in a casual car crash every weekend, you know what I'm saying, bro? Like, it's all good. I'm just built like that, dog.
Yeah.
Nah. But, yeah. I'm pretty much out of shit on the docket. Say we wrap this one up.
Sure, I thought we were going to cover Leon a little bit more, but we're good.
Nah, I'm hurt. That's all they need to know. I'm hurt. I don't want to talk about Bilal, the fucking... Bilal, I don't even remember his name.
Yeah, but we got to talk about Leon's performance and where he goes from there, bro. Come on.
Leon, let him fight like Ian Gary. Let him fight Ian Gary. Shavkat versus Bilal. Let's get it. That's all I got to say on it.
Yeah, Bilal said he'll fight whoever too, so he better say yes to Shavkat because it's time. I can change my Discord photo once Shavkat fucking demolishes that fucking weasel rat Bilal, and
shit.
Fucking Leon needs to get it together because that performance was fucking pathetic. He said that his body was tired leading up to the fight. Buddy, you're a fucking champion. Don't want to hear the fucking excuse.
I will say, no, I get it.
He didn't look like a championship fighter at all in that fight.
I'm on both sides of it. It's like, damn, yeah, you're supposed to come to perform. But I also understand when you're getting disrupted like that and you're not, because think about it, you're going, I would hope at least like a month, 3 weeks out, you're switching your sleep schedule. But then you're not getting as much sun, like you're thrown off. That's not your circadian rhythm either. That's not like, if you're used to getting up early, if you're a morning person, that's what you've been doing. Like.
Yeah, but he said his body was tired. He wasn't like saying he was tired in general.
Well, I think that's what kind of maybe.
That has to do with your body preparation, I think, a little bit more than anything. And also, like.
I heard him after the fight.
Everyone was on that sleep schedule, so there's no excuse for him.
No, for sure, but.
It's fighting in London, in his hometown. So there really is no excuse for that.
It's not an excuse. It's not an excuse. He's just explaining that he wasn't on his shit. And maybe that's the reason. I'm just saying it could be something that throws somebody off when you're not sleeping on your proper schedule and still getting sunlight. Like, it's kind of different when you are flying somewhere else to fight, and if you go there, like, a little bit in advance, and you kind of get adjusted to this is the daytime there, but he's, like, just kind of living a nighttime schedule. Hopefully he's doing that. But so that might mess you up a little more. But it's still no excuse. Like at the end of the day, he got outclassed. It's like it doesn't diminish from Bilal, but it's just maybe an explanation why Leon performed like that.
For sure. But not the performance I wanted to see out of one of my favorite champions there ever was. And
it was a fucking sad moment.
But Bilal fucking boring as hell, just fucking laid and prayed and got his decision like he normally does.
Yeah, I mean, he threw a decent amount of hands, but
he threw a decent amount of hands, but he wasn't gonna get no finish, and that's
what
he was all excited in the press conference. He tried to act all excited about the 100K bonus that Dana said, and like Leon's like, "You're not gonna get a finish, so it doesn't matter." And he didn't get a finish, so
he was crotch grabbing, crotch sniffing too. Like it is what it is.
He said Habib prepped him for Leon.
I was sad to see it, but fucking, it is what it is. Hopefully Leon can bounce back, and yeah, on to the next card. Hopefully Corey Sandhagen can get it done in 2 weeks from now, and yeah, that's all I really got left. I'm fucking gassed now.
I'm heading to Tobermory for a week, and
yes, sir. My reader is reading on me.
Yep. He's gonna have to hold down the fort for a week, because I gotta fucking go experience Tobermory for my first time. And on that note, I'll catch you lads on the next one.
Hell yeah, dog. Thanks for coming around. Please like, subscribe, and comment. Tell us what you guys want to see. No, I'm just kidding, guys. Peace out, y'all.
Terrio, Kodak, killer, Casa, bitch, I paint no kitchen, shine. Kodak, 1K, 18, lyrically, Kodak. I wanna rock right now, so bad.